Hi friends and welcome back to the Life of Beard YouTube channel, and we are back with more Beardkopia episode 6. Hopefully you're enjoying the journey as much as me. I'm a little bit behind on my uploads at time of this recording, but maybe it won't count when it actually comes out because I try and do batch recording, so just ignore that. We are back. There we go. We couldn't get up and now we can get up. We are back in our little house, and I think we've got a sort of action-packed message from the Pokedex. Oh yeah, because it's Sunday as I record this. Yeah, we've got a sort of, I think, an action-packed episode. Things are really starting to get going now. We are sort of getting into the meat, plant-based alternative for the vegans out there, sort of meaty chunks for the story and what we can actually do now. First off, we're going to say hello to Gulpin, a new friend. Besides, this would take about 3 mouses, but I bet I could gulp it all down. But if I did that, I wouldn't be able to live here. Now that would be a little bit counterproductive, Gulpin. But you know, we love you nonetheless. What do they do? Storage. Okay, excellent. So we got Gulpin. Time to chat. What have we got? Let's do a little recap. So we've got that there. Shellos is over there. Who have we got over here? We've got Bellsprout over here. Got Combi. We have got... Oh, there's a great photo op happening. What's going down? Is there just like a big... Oh, it's up there. That doesn't really help me. So there's a little Bulbasaur and Pinsir having a little snooze. Little snoozy snooze. That's very cute. So we've got... I've done a little bit offline, not too much. I've just sort of like... Again, just a little bit of terraforming, a little bit of sort of... Just getting things a little bit sorted for when we... For like when we start to progress, which we're now getting to that point where we're at. Let's go check our... I haven't really done the stamps in this video yet, which is very bad because I want to try and show you guys and girls and beards and non-bearded as much as possible, like the actual gameplay and the mechanics and stuff and everything. So what we've got here, okay, give it that for now. We're environment level 4, which is not too bad considering. We've just done the first. Well, we've done the main sort of mission, which allows us to move on to the next area, which is all very cool. Gumi has moved in over here, which again, very cool. And then I've started building this area, which, if you look up, has started to become a sort of cave area, which we will try and finish or sort of get to a decent point today, because I want this to be a sort of area which is a bit of a dry habitat. And Bellsprout, what are you doing up here? Who have we got over here? Oh, Ivysaur, nice. You may need to be rehomed at some point, but quite happy for you to chill around here if you so wish to, Ivysaur. That's not a problem. I feel like... Oh yeah, maybe you'll be right. Okay, cool. Right, while we're here as well, let's go to the grave, which is the very, very sad story of Cubone, which we haven't got yet. So while we're here, we might as well do that. So if you haven't explored this area, I'm sure everyone will, although it is a little bit out of the way, Cubone will spawn at a gravesite. So I think I'm going to need another flower. I want to just make that. I only need 4, but I'm going to use 5 because I want to go all the way around that grave. So let's get another one. It's better if you can use Rock Tiller to pick up this stuff and move it around. Later on, you can get, I believe it's Magnemite, who will you can like sort of clone stuff and move stuff even quicker. But I haven't even done that on my main playthrough yet, let alone this one. So there we go, grave of flowers. And that would be Cubone and Marowak. So again, we may move them because it's a little bit far away. But I do tend to sort of try and utilise this area a bit more than I did on my main playthrough. hence why I've sort of built this area up here, this little cave. I'm gonna try and make, like, if I don't fall through, which I did, god damn it, what I'm gonna try and do, so like under here is gonna be a sort of drier area for like Onix, Charmander, Charmeleon and stuff who like it a bit drier. So I thought I would build like a little cave and make use of this area, because we want to try and sort of be bold in this playthrough and do stuff a little bit different, come up with ideas on other playthroughs, and then sort of, you know, utilize them in this playthrough. So yeah, this is the like the rock cave with the bridge that will go over here and down here, and then I might build like a little staircase on this side that people can get up and travel around with, and we'll make it all fancy and we'll put a nice path in and stuff. But at the moment, this is all we've got at the moment. Have I got any more field grass? No, that's annoying. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll fill this in with the barren soil, which we only had one of, which is always amazing as we try and show off to people. So yeah, I've been doing bits like this off of camera, so we can get things going a little bit quicker. Like I will try and do some other builds and stuff, but at the moment we're just trying to get the main sort of story stuff going, so we can unlock more areas, unlock more abilities and stuff, and just like Pokemon, rather than it just being sort of boring all the time. Like a lot of the early stuff is sort of like just crack on, which is like fair. Like we're just trying to be chill, just trying to take it at a nice chill pace. I know a lot of people have probably already done all this stuff, but you know, there's still a lot of people that didn't commit to buying this game. Like I wasn't fully 100% buying it and caved at the last second. I know more and more people are picking it up, so hopefully I can help them along, if nothing else, to give people some tips and tricks and just some inspiration. So yeah, that's quite nice. We can might do a little bit extra to that off camera, but we'll see. So check there, that's fine. So two things I want to do. I want to show you this area. Not that one, been through there. This area. So it doesn't look like much, and unless you're going exploring and going up on top of the hills and stuff, it's quite tucked away, so you won't really notice it. But you can sort of notice it in the sense that if you look at like how this road goes, obviously that goes off up there, but then it sort of like stops here. So you think, this is what I thought anyway, I was like, this is a bit odd. That's a bit odd. And then you get to, if you break a couple of away of these blocks, you get to this stone rock, which like we had over here. You can see it's very distinctive, and it only appears in places where you can go. So like little extra like areas and stuff, or if you're going underground or whatever. And it breaks through to this whole new area, which is pretty sick. I really like this area. This is like, if you want to get some like early power, this is the place to do it, because you have the windmill. It'll be a bit messy because of the electrical poles, so it will look a bit weird there, but if you want some power early on, this is the place to do it. We'll try to either do that probably not this episode, maybe next episode, because we will sort of move forward a little bit. But I wanted to show people this area, and I like utilizing this area I like when I have a bit of an overflow situation of Pokemon. I start like moving them in here, and then once we learn how to suck up water, which we'll hopefully do in the next couple of episodes, you can actually make this like a really nice little farming area and stuff. My main playthrough, I got this as an orchard, which we may do. We'll see. I kind of might put the orchard down the other area where Drillbur is at the moment, down there, because I've not really made much use of it. So I'll do a little bit of tidying up around there. First, let's let's drop off some stuff because we are brimming with absolute crap. But yeah, I wanted to show people that area. I like that area. We will do some work on it momentarily. Who's hungry? Gulping. Of course you are. You're just eating everything. And there's no food in the basket typically. So there we go. There's some food. And I'll put you a special one on your plate as well. So yeah, we've got a nice little setup at the moment. I feel I'm very happy with it. Probably more so that I've probably put more time and effort, but then again we have the benefit of hindsight, so we've been able to sort of pick our areas a little bit more kind of, we can kind of plan it a little bit better. So yeah, I like how it's coming along, and it's kind of like, that's what I like about this game. You can play it so many ways, you can do it so many more ways. We can try and be professional and do some like proper builds on this. Obviously we're still sort of fairly early days, but we're getting there, friends. We're getting there. Drill was just chilling. I want to try and crack through these areas as much as possible so we can actually like get a decent amount of story, and then as we go along we can sidetrack, do some extra building and terraforming and housekeeping and that sort of stuff. Oh, a log set recipe. That's actually pretty good to have quite early on. I like that. So we are going to go to the next area. You have arrived at an area gate. Please place your Pokedex over the gate panel. So this one should be open now. And this will take us to the Bleak Beach area, which I'm not 100% fan of. But it is quite important to the story in terms of characters and abilities. So... oh, very exciting, friends. Very exciting. Gonna have a little drink, so hopefully you won't hear me slurping as this happens. I did that stealth. It's fine. As we wait for this. Okay, so the gate is open. Yeah, the capturing time. I did. Wicked. Because we're trying to get the content for the thumbnails. Oh ho, it seems you pass through the gate now, Beard. I wonder what lies beyond it. Perhaps there are scads of Pokemon and humans living there. Promise me that you go through that gate, you'll bring me along. Well, we're going through now, so you better hurry up, Professor. So these are cool. I like how these are like, you know, from the old Pokemon games, when you'd go for different areas. There's always some resources like knocking about as well, which is quite handy. You can obviously steal these counters if you want to, but I'm not really that fussed about them. And there's always like, there's the fish poster there, which is my favourite minion, so I always steal that. And then of course, the professor's like, wait for me! Wonder what lies beyond. Well, let's find out right now. You know what, this will probably be quite good, so I think like this episode we'll sort of stick to the rest of this area and then we'll go back to the other area because we've got a couple of things we can do back there next episode, once we figure out how to do it. Anyway, we'll get there. We're sort of, even though I have the benefit of hindsight and sort of I know a lot of this stuff, and it sort of makes this a bit easier, which may ruin it for people's interest, I don't know. But like I said, for me, hopefully we can have a smooth journey, which is, you know, easy. We can have a journey together, not to use a pun for a Pokemon set, but chill, build, create a nice little town for a Pokemon. Hopefully learn, maybe just enjoy the ride. But we sort of forget about things. I'm trying to make sure we get everything in, and it's easy to get lost and go on tangents on this game. If you've been playing, you know that. So anyway, welcome to Bleak Beach, and it is quite bleak at the moment, so let's do a little bit of clearing. because we want to make this place look a little bit nice, and we might as well do a little bit as we go. I find this is where the game really starts picking up. I mean, I love Withered Wastelands. Probably my favourite. I did like Rocky Ridges probably more so. But Bleak Beach is okay. There's a reason it's called Bleak Beach. It is pretty bleak. Have we got any tiles? No, we may just have to sort of go with the cliff rock. What is this? This is a bridge. Till we get the recipe for this. No one saw that. It's fine. There we go. So now we can get across this bridge, which makes life so much better. Plain table. Oh. So as you can see, the Pokemon Center is in a little bit of a state at the moment. It's not particularly well. I mean, mostly because it's underwater. Do you think the PC still works properly, like the other one? Well, I think we can fairly confidently say it is a little bit broken. But on my mental health. Made it funny, but also not funny at the same time. If you feel me, let me know. So, you can manipulate the flow of moving water by placing items in its path or destroying the blocks along the way. So, I tell you what, I'm not a massive fan of this fountain. I'm really not. So on my main playthrough, I've sort of okay, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Okay, that's blocked that off. I have sort of taken a level off this and made it smaller, which again we might actually do. We might take some of this down and just have the water run underneath the metal grates. We'll see. So right, that's sorted that. So we are part of the way through, which is all good. So this is just taking in our surroundings. It's quite a nice little area. I tend to stick to this part of the area, so that's not too bad. But we will try and carrying too much stuff. Of course we are. Of course we are. We can sort that problem out in a minute. Well, we can sort it out now, but we can also sort it out in a minute. So, seashells, squishy clay, lumber, iron, leaves. So all the stuff we need to build stuff can go there. Lovely. Let's talk to the professor. Let's see if we can get this going. Yes, we will. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Here you continue taking on challenges to improve the quality of your environment. Each Pokemon offers its own original challenges. Please do your best to complete them. Do you think you can get items from the PC too? The life coins you get from completing challenges can be used at any Pokemon Center. You can exchange them at the PC or others for the items of your choice. We've added more to your lineup. So we can. Yes. Yes, sadly, no humans. What say you, Beard? Shall we find some friends around here as well and rebuild the Pokemon Center? Sure. US bet is probably creating more habitats to make it easier for Pokemon to return. Simple enough. So, yeah, we're trying to get Professor. I know. We're trying to get down to it quickly. There we go. New important mission. Oh, press the wrong button. I hate that. Did see that. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe we'll cut that out. See. Trying to press the capture button. I always get it wrong on these Nintendo controllers. Right. Anyway, challenges. Honey. Daily challenges. That's that. Shot. Crisscross wood. Actually, we'll probably get that. That'd be quite handy. We'll grab some decorations because that will be handy as well, and that as well. What else might we need? Berry basket recipe. I need to do some more challenges really, so I might focus on challenges off stream so that way we can get some more pennies in. Not that it's particularly difficult to get pennies really, it's fairly easy. It's just I've not done as much. I've been, like I said, trying to smash through this. Oh, it's Meowth. Hi Meowth. Hey, you got a sec? Oh, you're Meowth, aren't you? So we got ourselves a Meowth. What's going on? Are any other Pokemon on here apart from you? How about humans? I don't have a clue. All I know is I went to sleep. By the time I woke up, everyone had moved away. Interesting. Wonder a whole world town full of humans and Pokemon really uproots and move all at once. I'm not lonely, but I'm kind of Meowth who likes to do things on their own. Okay. Is it comfy? It's a pretty sweet spot to live in, but let me show you. He has a similar problem as other people. He's got a little bit of a problem with the river system, the irrigation system. Don't worry, Meowth. We'll sort you out. I can. We'll get you sorted. Don't worry, Meowth. We'll sort you out. You accepted Meowth's request. Of course I did. Okay, so let's work through that. Get out of the way. And then we'll just obviously put in some filler for now, just to sort of get the water to stop. There we go. Really good camera angle there, Nintendo. I can absolutely 100% see what's going on there. So we've got Meowth's resting spot. I crossed Meowth with resting and Meowth to create Meowth. But Meowth resting spot. I think the best course is to get rid of all the water and start making homes for Pokemon. That we can do. So while we're here, brick wall, happy days, trace of a Pokemon, wicked. Who have we got? Cincino or Mincino, one or two. We'll grab garbage, that's always good. Mainly because my boy. There we go. Have a day off. Have a day off. Can I actually get the backpack upgrade? Or do I have to build the Pokemon Center first? Or raise the level first? Rookie, so yeah, that's not yet. Okay, that's fine. I forget. It's very important you upgrade your backpack as soon as humanly possible. If at all possible. What should we put in here? That, and that for now. Because a lot of this stuff we will sort of come to need. Right, so found a trace of a Pokemon. Who can it be? Big surprise. Oh, okay. That's not who I was expecting. That's not who I was expecting. I'll tell you for why. So, we are going to clean up this area a little bit. Going to grab... So, garbage and recycling belong out of sight. Dispose of it. Refuse. School guide. Great. Great stuff. Environment level increased already because we're that amazing. We really didn't do much. But that's how... Like I said, if you sort of stick to the mission, you can get through the areas quite quickly. And if you just focus on Pokemon, like, living areas, obviously the more Pokemon you have, the more you're able to make the environment betterer. Words. But if you sort of focus on people's likes and needs, then it becomes fairly standard and fairly easy to do. But obviously, it's very easy to sort of get. It's very easy to get off the beaten path. And there we go. We've already unlocked the intermediate packing tips, which I was talking about. So that is handy. So we've got more space in our backpack, which is absolutely fantastic. I don't think I got this either, which also gives you even more items as well. So we'll get that. So what that does is you bring this up. You see at the bottom underneath down here, we've now got a space. This is what your handy bag is. If you press the right button, it'll bring it up, so it's at the bottom. It does make it so you have to change your moves using this instead, rather than doing it left and right, because you use this as just like a quick bar, which can be handy. I haven't fully got my head around that yet. I think because I like using the left and right buttons, but we'll try it out, shall we? And we'll see if we can get used to it. Let's try and see if we can get used to it. So, would help if that actually cut, wouldn't it? Clearing up the space. So first things first is, see, like I've done it already. Trying to change the move, and we want to go to Rock Smash. So this will pretty much instantaneously give you an easy habitat. So you can use leafage there. That'll make it's hydrated. Tall grass, yellow grass, tall yellow grass. Grass yellow, that is tall. Grass that is yellow, that is tall. Words. So that's good. We'll clean up this area because I think we'll make a we'll make an area here for my boy, the master of rubbish. His name be Trubbish. Can we, like, there we go. So, started off already. What did we do? We're doing, let's have a look at our requests. Find new Pokemon, make habitats, and meet 2 new Pokemon. Okay, deal. I believe these 2 habitats, if you make them sort of now, make life a lot easier. Because you sort of need these 2 Pokemon. So the first one will hopefully spawn there sometime soon. But secondary, we will have, let's do this there. Then we'll put that there. And where's my bin bags? My bin bags are there. So that will make the trash collection site habitat. Which is, doesn't actually tell you, but if you know me, you'll know who's coming. You'll know who's coming. So let's get a little bit more water in this area. Make life a little bit easier. So I'm going to try and plan this area out a little bit better than I did last time on my main playthrough. Although it is quite hard. I find this, I like this area here, but I feel it is quite hard to sort of get everything where I want it to be and situated, you know. Unless you're in the way, you're going to get splashed, and I'm not going to be... Oh, okay, it's fine. You got away with that. You got away with that. It's fine. Leaves. I want some more carrots. That's what we want. There we go. Carrots. Wash. Silo nightmare strollers beware. Recently, there has been many reports of people going missing after walking alone at night. We spoke with a person we'll call M, who managed to escape in the nick of time. Someone was waving their hand at me from down the street. I ran away immediately. I think that's what saved me, said M. Several survivors have speculated that these disappearances may be the work of a ghost Pokemon. That sounds like the start of the Resident Evil, to be fair. Goodbye, mate. It's like, yeah, peace out, motherfuckers. So we'll get another habitat here. That actually works out sort of okay, I think. A restored tall shaded tree with yellow tall grass. So that will work. So again, offline, I'll sort of do a lot of the... I'll do a lot of the tarting up. Make it look pretty, make it look a bit nicer. Obviously, if people have any suggestions, let me know. And we'll see what we can do. Oh. I don't like that. That's fine. Twine. Okay, suck that all up. We got someone in here already. Okay. Who we got? Who we got? Makahita! Wicked. So he's good for building, I believe. So that's good to have in this area. Yeah, building and bulldoze. So that's good. Oh, okay. Found a trace of Pokemon. This Pokemon I thought might turn up first. Oh no, it's a different one. It's fine. But this is the one we've all been waiting for. This is... At least it hopefully will be. There he is, my boy. Look at him. Huh? You're really not human, are you? At this point, I guess it don't really matter, yo. You got any garbage? My body's really craving some tasty garbage. You should really do more littering around here. Trubbish is the MVP. He's the MVP. Beep. Recipe for discovering lots of Pokemon. What do we get? The sign, which we stole anyway, so that's fine. So Meowth is complaining it's too dark. What was that resort light? Okay, I was hoping we'd get one more Pokemon, but that's fine. Let's see what we can make now. Got fires. I don't think there are enough for the mushroom lamps. I could go down here. This has always been an area that I've kind of not known what to do with. Maybe we'll keep this in here. I don't know. So we'll see. I'm going to turn that off for now because I'm really not getting used to that. Again, maybe I'll have to. So we've got a little area down here. Again, I'm not really sure what to do. I feel like it's a bit of an odd area, really. So we'll steal the resources. We'll steal the light. We'll steal the bench. We'll steal that. And then what I did in the last one, on my main playthrough, I just sort of covered that over. So maybe we'll do that again. We'll see. Maybe we make like another little waterfall. That might be quite nice, actually. So we're about 30 minutes. So we will leave it there for this episode. We've got Trubbish. That's the best way to end it on. Where's he gone? He's disappeared. He likes to go on a little walk, our Trubbish. Don't know where he's gone. He's disappeared. Alright, well, we'll leave it there. And we'll come back in the next episode. Hopefully we'll find a few more friends. Get a little bit more going. And we might go back to the Withered Wasteland and do a few bits over there. Because there's a few bits I want to show you and sort out. So, hope you enjoyed the stream. I said it again. Hope you enjoyed the episode, friends. Peace and love. Like, comment, follow, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love, everyone. Bye now.